Tyler, that second quarter, you've had a bunch of those this season. Is there something you feel ahead of time that it's going to happen? Is there something during one of those runs when you go, yeah, this is going to be good for a while here? What's that feeling like when you get in that groove?
Uh, I mean, just coming to play, being locked in. Some nights are different than others. Being able to, get to my spots. The last couple games, I feel like, or really that Brooklyn game, I felt like I was getting sped up a little bit, getting rushed. Um, so just came in tonight with the focus to, you know, slow the game down a little bit, be able to get back to my spots and just feel comfortable out there.
Hey, Tyler, can you take us through what those couple minutes of halftime were like in celebrating Bam?
Yeah, just tremendous being able to watch him. And for me, I was just looking at all the names up there. I think it was Tim, D Wade, LeBron, and then being able to see Bam's name up there next to them in the rafters is amazing. It's gonna be there forever. So just happy for him, and I'm sure that's a surreal moment for him to be able to see his name up there, and then being able to win a gold medal for the city and for himself is amazing.
I should know this, but I don't. Obviously, you had the beat the clock one on opening night. You had the beat the clock one tonight, then the first quarter. I mean, I guess, have you always known like where the clock is and how much time you have if you have time for one more dribble, one more step in those situations?
Yeah, I think for me, like usually I think like a dribble a second. So being able to, I think there was 5 or 6 seconds left. Kyle threw it to me, and I took like three dribbles. I think I caught it with like 4 on the clock, so just three dribbles, and like I said, a dribble a second.
Tyler, when this group came together in training camp, did you get a sense it would be this good defensively from the start? I mean, I know you had guys with pedigree, but
Mhm.
it usually doesn't come together where it seems like people are covering for each other. Everybody seems to know where everybody is. I mean, to hold the team that was first in net rate in offensive rating to 99.
Yeah.
How did this happen?
Uh, well, like you said, the guys that we went and got, in the offseason are, defensive champions, and also, they take real pride in the defensive end. And I think the veteran experience that we have allows us to be this good defensively this quick. And then even the younger guys, like myself and the rest of the young guys that are out there, they, we have enough experience now to be able to know where to go, know the spots, know the rotations, and with the veterans out there helping us, being able to get us in the right spot. So obviously it's a good start defensively, but I think we can even get better on that end of the ball.
And just kind of piggybacking off of that, I'm sure you knew when you brought in Kyle, like the expectations were going to be high for this team. But seeing your work and Bam's work, that you guys as the young cornerstones really kind of uplift this so early. What does it mean to have that rewarding work pay off so quickly?
Yeah, I mean it's still early, but to see the start that we've gotten off to is good. Obviously we worked tremendously hard this offseason to take that step forward in both of our games. And then just the rest of the teammates that we have, everyone's unselfish. We're all playing for one another. We share the ball, cover for each other defensively, and just have a great group of guys.
Tyler, we all know that Kyle can score. He's done it a lot in his career. He has yet to score 10 points as a member of the Heat, but Coach was just in here talking about how he's really made a point to get everyone else involved, and one day he'll come around with his offense. What's it like to have a guy like that? And do you notice it from him that maybe where he could step in, he's sort of getting off the ball instead?
Yeah, I think he's had enough experience to, if he wants to get 20, he can get 20 in any game, really. So I think it's just, like I said, being this group has a bunch of guys who are unselfish, and I think that starts with Kyle. It's kind of contagious ever since the first day of training camp. It's been that way. So he's the one that's kind of spreading the unselfishness.
I want to go back to Tim's question about the buzzer beaters. Because of your rotation patterns, you're in at the end of quarters. I saw you like kind of warming up, kind of crossing half court, stop, pop the shot, and everything like that. Is there sort of like an expectation that your teammates sort of look for you in those like final 4 or 5 seconds? Are you kind of like the designated guy to take those shots at this point?
I don't think I'm the designated guy. I think we have a bunch of guys that are able to make them tough shots at the end of quarters, or Jimmy and Kyle, Bam. Everyone can take shots at the end of the quarters, but I'm feel comfortable being the guy to take those shots here.
All right, we'll take a question via Zoom from Mateo Mayorga.
Hello, Tyler. The Heat have recovered at least 60 rebounds in each of their past 2 games, and last year they were 29th in that category. Is it fair to say that the Heat are now a dominant team attacking the glass this year?
I mean, that's for you guys to decide if you guys think we're dominant rebounding the ball. I don't know.
This is the Big O Show. This is the Big O Show.